Kublai pi baru gini gilong ki kubor bam tagasngi. Menteri Rangba Gajala ukonrat ke sangma hadin ke jingyalang ke kabinet kaba uhi ulalam keman ula pentip baka sorkar jela kala pediang yesh pautli ki mat kam balawan syakman. Bat kawai kamat jingyat pat ba informal item bat la menjurut ya baru. Kirai ba kong san bala menjur da ke kabinet kabaning kong thung chairperson ke Meghalaya Human Rights Commission ka kabinet kala menjur ya ke jing terwa jung ka komiti ka bala kli menteri rangba ringkat bat uspika. Deputy Chief Minister bat unong yalam kaliang persha bantung ya Justice retired Biswanath Somandar Menteri Kli Chief Justice Barim ke Meghalaya High Court kum chairperson ke Meghalaya Human Rights Commission. Kabaar Jingpynkylla ya ka remission policy ka kabinet kala menjur ya ka notification jong ka remission policy kat kom ka jingmatha jong ka Supreme Court kani ka policy ka thumuban pensuk ya ka rukom ai jinglan ne jingpenduna ya ka jingya sa patong jong ki koidi convicts da ka ba island ru ya superintendent ka jail ban swamotu shimrai kat kom ka jingya day bat ka jinglong jong u koidi Kabalai thiet jaka ha Greater Noida banchna Meghalaya House ka Sorkar Jilla kalarai ban thiet koma prahajar square meter ka jaka ha Greater Noida na ka Sorkar Jilla hi ha ka dorlai pu arklur tingka banchna ya ka Meghalaya House kani ka long ban pinkre ya ka jingdon kam jingdong shongshnong ka Jilla ki balaj shedel hi NCR bat ban pinjana ya ka jingyarap ya ki paitma Kabasau Jingpynkylla ke Meghalaya Building Bye-Laws la menjuri ke Jingpynkylla berit Henry bakongsan haka Building Bye-Laws da ka bapelong ka bentan ki yeng bahe banong green buildings bat bandon kam ya ka jingyo certification na ka benta ki yeng ki bahe kat kum ka jingthau balabu Kabasan State Curriculum Framework Foundational Stage ka Cabinet kala menjuri ka State Curriculum Framework na ka benta ka Foundational Stage hadu Class 1 labu jingyo ijngai ha ga jing penroi ka jinglong brio ki jinget ba ki jinglong jingya rapat ba bar khamtam e ka kular bar ka history ka jilla la pelong ru bamanla ukhanna undai ban puli ka tin khasi bergaro da ka ba ai ki textbook themmai henry ompat pelong ka badon kampat ba mandatory ya baro ki scheme textbook na ka banta usnem puli banwan Kaban Rio Jingpynkylla ki excise rule export fee la menjur ban pinher ya ka export fee jong ka kenja IMFL lane BEER balashna ha Meghalaya khnang ban pelong ya ka jingya kun jingya di ha ka yo ka han ka north east kani kan pinkyu ya ka jingya di shabar jilla bakan ajumun toiru ka jilla ha ka jingya okhajna hisnem banwan Kaban nyo thong ya ka Meghalaya livelihood investment and financing Cooperative Society ka Kabinet kala menjur ban seng ya ka Meghalaya Livelihood Investment and Financing Cooperative Society. Kaba onlong kum ka jingya pisa financial institution ya ki Cooperative Society bat ya ki nongrap. Kani kan ai jingya pisa working capital bat jingya ban seng ya ki processing unit kamtam ha ka agriculture bat food processing sector. Kaba Jingpynkylla ki service rule la menjuri ki Jingpynkylla ba jingyat kam ha ki Meghalaya planning service rule da ka ba Pynkkylla ki designation but penrung ye ki pose bala menjur menshwa noi ompat penrung ha ki rules Kaba khandai seng ye ka National Games 39 Meghalaya Society ka Cabinet kala menjur ban seng ye ka National Games 39 Meghalaya Society ban pet bat penyat ye ka jingyalang pat ba jong ka 39 National Games kani kan long ka body balat lut hapo ka jingyalam Menteri Sports ringkat bat ki officer na katanat sports bat ki we katanat sorkar Kaba Shipho Mission Mode Program ban persha ya ka jingya sapriang HIV and AIDS ka Cabinet kala menjur ye ka Sons na Mission Mode Program ban penhyar ya ka jingkyu stat jong ka HIV and AIDS hajilla Labu arp sunklur tingka kum ka jingya thu upat ba sunklur shisnem ban penyat ya ki awareness campaign infrastructure bat ki we ki kam jingya rapat ba Menteri Rangba lo ong bakini ki rai kilong benta na ka jingya ijngai jong ka sorkar jilla ban penroi ya ka jilla ha ki liang pat ba jingya debut jingya le persha la ki jingye pat ba bat ka jingya penbet ya ka lawi jingki pat ba Meghalaya
10 formal items and 1 informal item today in the cabinet, and we have approved them all. The first, the agenda or the item was the appointment of the chairperson of the Meghalaya Human Rights Commission. As you're aware, there is a committee that is headed by the Chief Minister, and the Speaker, the Deputy Chief Minister, and the Leader of Opposition are part of that committee. And that committee selects the chairperson and proposes it, and the Cabinet and then ratifies it. So in that, the committee at that point in time, the meeting was held about a week or 10 days back, we have proposed the name of Justice Vaidyanathan, who is the former Chief Justice of the Shillong bench, the Shillong High Court, the Meghalaya High Court. That is now agenda number 1. Agenda number 2 was there was an approval for the notification of the remission policy. This is as per the mandate of the Supreme Court, and all the states are working on that. Basically, their point is to make it simpler and to allow the superintendent of the jail to also suo moto, if he or she feels, to announce or to bring a person's whichever the convicts the punishment to be reduced or to be released. So those decisions are there. So there's a reform in that, and Supreme Court has recommended, and based on that, we have taken the decision today to implement that particular mandate of the Supreme Court. The third decision was to procure land in Greater Noida, Uttar Pradesh, keeping in mind for Meghalaya House, keeping in mind that the Jiwar airport is coming up there, and it will become a very important center, and therefore government felt the need that to expand and ensure that we have an infrastructure for our students and for our citizens who travel to the national capital and around NCR region, that it would be important to have a setup in that area. So we have decided that land which is purchased from the government, this is government to government, about 8,000 square meters of land at a rate of 32 crores, which again, as I said, is a government rate, and the land is being purchased from the government itself. So today that was approved by the Cabinet. The fourth was the amendment again to the Meghalaya Building Bye-Laws, a very minor amendment. Basically, we are allowing some kind of benefits to be given, and also making it mandatory for certain larger buildings to be certified as green buildings. So therefore, there is a mandate for that, and we are making it necessary for certain buildings of certain size to be certified as green buildings. So therefore, buildings that come up in the future, which are of a certain size and certain square meters, they will mandatorily have to take the certification for a green building. So that amendment was made today in the bylaws. We have also today the Cabinet has approved the state curriculum framework for foundational stage for the education, where syllabus of preschool for class 1 has been approved, and the different textbooks have been also introduced. And I just want to stress on this, that the idea is that during those foundational stages, we are trying to focus on aspects of personality development, aspects of certain values to be instilled in our citizens and the young children, and we are focusing on culture and the history of the state, and we are also ensuring that it becomes mandatory for every child to learn both Khasi and Garo language. So we are introducing textbooks. I'll just show you an example of some of the textbooks like these. If you can see that both Garo and Khasi are there in this. So we want every child to learn both our languages, and so this is also being introduced. And we are also introducing and structuring the system and simplifying it so that it's easier for the children to grasp the basic aspects of the education which would like to have in them. And of course, some of the schools have already approved their framework, the syllabus for the next academic year. So this year we are not making it mandatory for them to take all the textbooks that we are proposing, but from next year onwards we will make it mandatory. But this year we're making it optional. So this has been approved by the Cabinet, and we're rolling this out. The next decision was a decision for the amendment of Rule 374 for the excise, where we are basically reducing the export fees of the ENA, which is going to be exported from the state. This is being done primarily to make sure that the production of the ENA that is done in our state is also competitive in the northeastern markets. So today, our sales outside of Meghalaya is almost nil, because our rates are almost 5 times, 6 times higher than our neighboring state of Assam. So we have reduced the rates so that we are competitive and a bit below the Assam rates, so that we are able to sell our products outside in the northeast, and obviously that will ensure also that the revenue of the excise department goes up. Number 7 was the establishment of a cooperative society, which we are calling the Meghalaya Livelihood and Investment Financing Cooperative Society. The idea of establishing this new cooperative society is basically to act as a financial institution that will fund cooperative societies and also support them and support farmers to put up different processing units and to be able to have enough working capital so that payments can be made to farmers on time, and allow a very simplified financial system and financial support to cooperative societies and to farmers. And this will be primarily for the agriculture and food processing sector. So this has been approved with the objective that now we have laid the foundation. We are seeing that there is a huge growth and potential in the next 3 to 4 years, and the financial accessibility will be a very critical part of ensuring that the strategy of ours to promote value addition is successful. And with that in mind, this particular cooperative society is being established. Number 8 was a basic amendment in the service rules. Some nomenclatures had to be changed. Some posts which were sanctioned had to be added. So those were basic administrative formalities which needed to be completed. So the service rules of the Meghalaya planning service rules were amended today. Number 9, we have also decided today to establish what we call the National Games Secretariat Society. And this is being done obviously to manage the 39th National Games of Meghalaya. This is a procedure that is followed by almost all the states. It is done to ensure that there is an autonomous body that implements and works towards ensuring that the games are successfully conducted. And it's a kind of a wing of the sports department itself, where the chairperson is the sports minister himself, and the member secretaries are, and the other members are officials from the sports department and other departments in the government of Meghalaya. The 10th decision was to have a mission mode program for the next 5 years for targeting and for reducing this entire alarming growth of HIV and AIDS in our society. We realized that the way we have formulated the DREAM project, which is a mission mode in terms of drugs, we realized that with the alarming rates and the increase of HIV and AIDS in our state, we need to come up with a mission mode program. So it's a 5-year mission mode program that has been approved by the Kabinet today, having a rough estimate and budget allocation of 25 crores. That is about 5 crores per year will be given for this mission mode, where infrastructures, awareness campaigns, and different activities will be conducted through this mission mode program. So those were the 10 formal items. The last item was a very, very crucial item, and I would like to share this with you.